having a look at this Star Wars Black Series figure. This is Sebulba, the Doug species character from the Phantom Menace movie. And he was the kind of evil type pod racing guy, that alien that was like, menacing Anakin. And he's number 6 in the Phantom Menace subline. Cool Galaxy side art. Yeah, that looks nice. Other side, not much. Bottom, same as always. On the back, it's just got a simple bio about Sebulba, and same picture on the as on the front. A lot of people don't care about the boxes, but if you do, this is kind of a cool inside box shot of this pod racer. Yeah. So here's Sebulba fresh out of his plastic prison, and he looks pretty cool, especially the head on this guy. Super detailed. Yeah. Check out the shading on the top. That's really nice. They did that well. These little things that hang down on his sides. Kind of like his weird little whisker things here on the front. Yeah. The coloration on the back of his neck. His outfit is kind of like slightly kind of like armorish looking. Looks really cool too. Really decent looking figure. He's a strange species, the Doug species. I guess they kind of walk these which were normally arms. These right here on both sides are kind of his walking like legs, and these ones in the front are actually kind of like his hands, which he actually holds stuff and probably feeds himself with. So yeah, he's kind of strange looking body shape, but it's anatomically, I believe it's correct. That's exactly how it is in the movie. So he's pretty nice looking. Let's show right now real quick what he comes with as far as accessories. He doesn't come with a lot, but he does come with his pod racing helmet, which has the cool clear lenses for his eyes. Yeah, nice details on that. Pretty cool texture. I like that. It looks pretty cool. And then he has that, and then he just has his little froggy thing here, which is funny. And it's got a face and eyes. Poor frog. He's gonna get eaten. But yep. That's about it for accessories. Pretty slim pickings, but we're getting into articulation real quick. He's on ball jointed arms up here. I believe they're just ball joints. They're not. They don't seem like they have any butterfly joints. But he does have rotation at his back paw or walking feet elbows, and they get up exactly that far and they swivel. And then these paw-like feet that he walks on are on ball joints, so they can pretty much freely move any way you want them to, in any direction, mostly side to side, but a little bit up and a little bit back. Yep, for stability. And then his ones that are normally what most people consider his legs and feet are his hands. They come up like this far, and then they move out, well, not very far, not much. Yep, they don't want to go out very much at all, but they do rotate at the hips down here, up and down. Feels kind of indented even almost a little bit. And the hands are vertically hinged, so they gotta go up and down this way. Yeah, so you can see the hinges just straight up and down. And they do turn though a little bit. Well, actually not that much. Now they're actually kind of fixed in place. Let's see if there's articulation down here. He does have this joint. They move like up. It bends right there. But that's about it. They go down like that far. Can't kick straight out or hold straight out because they're at an angle. It stops. So let's see. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong here. So I can get them out without breaking it, like probably about that far. And then these ones extend out this way. So it'd be like that. So in other words, if he was walking, he'd be on these back hands there. They almost kind of look like paws too. And then these can go up and out that far. So yeah, it's kind of weird articulation. 2 joints up here at the neck, one at the head, one at the neck here. He can look down exactly like that much with his neck, back that far. His head looks, let's see, his head can go down, not much, down that much, can kind of look up a little bit. So yeah, does not that much range in that. Can go a little bit side to side. Let's see. Yeah, he can give you some Doug attitude. Yep. Which is you probably want because Sebulba, let's face it, he's kind of a jerk. Well, he is a jerk. So you want to be able to get some attitude out of him. And it does swivel up here. He can look sideways. Yep, like that. That's about it as far as range goes. So yeah, and there's the back of the costume. His back of his kind of like chainmailish looking like tunic thing. And on the front, he's got the same down there, covering his crotchal area. A nice little silver accent there with some details on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. And like little shoulder bell, armor things on his around his shoulders. Little high collar. But yeah, mostly the best thing about this thing I think really is his head. And check out his eyes. You can see his beady little eyes way in there. Wow. Yeah. Nice detail on these hanging down. His little ears. And he looks grumpy. Grumpy as all heck. Can't open his mouth though, but yeah. He's interesting looking for sure. And he, like I said, he is a total jerk in the movie, and he basically wants to get Anakin killed, man. But yeah, he's a baddie guy. And here's Sebulba with the pod racing goggles on. Yeah, he looks cool. I'm half tempted to put this guy on the shelf looking like this. Yeah, I think he's cool looking like that. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you that takes the time to watch my videos. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm uh, get my video out there to show to people, which I really do appreciate. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. All right, guys, thanks again, and we will catch you on the next video. Take care, my friends, and remember, may the force be with you. Always, my friends.